Hi everybody, welcome in. It is Friday again. That means it's time for another 420 Magic Sesh. Woo!
Yeah.
I am Hobbit.
And I'm JMC.
and we're your flight crew.
So grab your lunchbox.
Or MD box.
And join us as we approach a comfortable cruising altitude.
Oh yeah. And starting off today with some cannabis news, a new study in the Journal of Anxiety Disorders has shown that cannabis can result in improved sleep for those suffering from PTSD symptoms.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, and people who have been through, trauma, whether it's on the battlefield or from their childhood or whatever, will often, have a really hard time getting to sleep at night. And so the studies show that people who use cannabis before bed were more likely to get to sleep faster and less likely to have nightmares or other, disruptive elements in their sleep. So it's definitely some good news for people dealing with PTSD, which, is pretty common these days.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's really good to know, and I hope that everyone gets help no matter where they're at.
And we hope you sleep soundly as well.
Absolutely.
Regardless of whether you have PTSD or not, everyone deserves a good night's sleep.
Absolutely.
It's kind of funny because I have the opposite. Like if I have too much cannabis before bed, I'll be up all night.
So hyper.
My brain starts woo, and I start going down rabbit holes on YouTube and
absolutely. It's really important to know your strains. You guys probably already know this out there, but the exact type of cannabis, of course, can also influence how well you sleep or not, and whether or not it's a concentrate or flower. The strength of the thing.
Okay. Interestingly enough, the legalization of adult recreational cannabis is often associated with a decrease in people buying over-the-counter like sleep aids and sleep medications. So that kind of goes along with that study as well, So
absolutely, find what works and use it. Very important. Here at the Magic Flight Factory, we make our launch boxes out of organic materials like stainless steel and solid hardwood, and
everybody likes solid hardwood.
It's true.
Both the giver and the receiver.
I know,
Everyone's a fan.
Yes.
Anyway, speaking of hardwood, just today we got back from the lumber yard, which is so much fun because we get to go out and pick out the planks of wood that get milled down and cut into blocks and eventually become these beautiful launch boxes. Yeah. So today's adventure, we were seeking out a new batch of walnut. And let me tell you, we found the most beautiful walnut lumber imaginable. We had the poor guy running around grabbing planks off the top shelves, but we'll do whatever it takes to make sure that you have the most beautiful looking launch boxes.
Absolutely. We always have the customer in mind and their experience.
Yeah. It's really fun, seeing the whole process where it starts with a plank of wood and then, like I said, it's milled down and cut into blocks and it goes through an 84-step process and it comes out with this beautiful piece of art and a functional piece of art that gets you really high too. So
I can attest to that.
Yeah, my favorite kind of art is the art that gets you high, whenever possible.
It's a cerebral rush.
Ooh, oh yeah.
So very exciting news. We are in the second week of our Win a Dragon contest on our Instagram page.
Remember, you cannot buy this box. It is only available through the contest.
Absolutely. So we just posted earlier today the first of the 2 winners for this specific flying dragon design box. So go ahead and go to our Instagram and find out if that lucky winner was you.
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, and we have another Win a Dragon contest coming up next week.
Yeah, we're not done. We have another unreleased box that you cannot buy in stores anywhere.
Yes, that is also still a dragon because we love dragons.
Yeah, we're a little obsessed with dragons right now.
Yeah, and it's become really apparent that you guys really like them too.
I know there's been tons of excitement and love for this contest, so it's been really fun to be part of it.
Yeah, win that dragon! Win it! Here at Magic Flight, we are very happy to regularly receive messages from our fans all around the world.
Oh yeah.
And we call these messages our fan mail. So, I'd like to share one of those pieces of mail with you right now. And this is from Coy. He says, I have never seen a more genius contraption that uses metal, wood, and plexiglass in such a creative and artistic fashion. Then it is all wrapped up in words of love.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you, Coy. We definitely appreciate hearing that from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an interesting name, Coy.
Yeah. Where are you, Coy? Where are you?
Is
We wanna
Coy
know.
from an aquatic environment? And why is he so coy about his location? And one of the fun parts of our 420 Magic Sesh, each week we like to share an interesting story happening somewhere. This week's story comes out of a small town in Massachusetts where sheriffs were performing an eviction. Now, I don't know the story, whether it was legitimate or not, but apparently some people were protesting.
Ooh.
And this one person in particular showed up. Now, this lady was a beekeeper, and she showed up to the protest with her truck full of her beehives and began to free the bees and shake them so that they would attack the sheriff's deputies.
Oh my goodness.
So again, we don't know if the protest was legitimate or not, but her behavior and her method of protesting was certainly outside of the realms of acceptable protesting.
She could have just let it be.
So she literally let a swarm of bees out on the officers. Several of them who apparently were allergic to bees. Fortunately, nobody was like seriously hurt. But I mean, you can't just go like weaponizing your bees against people. I mean, plus, aren't bees like in danger? Aren't we trying to protect the bees? And so you can't be sending them off to, inappropriately harass police officers doing their duty. So be responsible beekeepers.
Yeah, use them responsibly.
That's
Absolutely.
the-
With great power comes great responsibility. Great responsibility.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Be sure to come back next Friday for another 420 Magic Sesh.
Yeah.
What do you know? It keeps happening. In the meantime, be sure to maintain a comfortable cruising altitude. This is your flight crew
Signing off. Enjoy your flight, everyone.
See ya.